Colorado High School Activities Association softball is on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network this morning. From Jocelyn Field and Brush, it's a Patriot League battle as the Brush Bee Diggers take on the University Bulldogs. I'm John Beltran, and both teams are on winning streaks going into this game, and glad that you're with us here. University is 6-0 in league play. They've won 6 in a row overall and 14-3 on the year, while the Bee Diggers are 9-8 and coming off an 18-3 victory on the road against Tinmouth on Thursday. They have won 4 straight. We'll get to the starting lineup here for University, which returns a majority of their starters. Batting first is the catcher, Eli Baca. The second hitter is the pitcher, Kenzie White, who's only a freshman. The third hitter is the third baseman, Sidney Getzel. In the cleanup position is the center fielder, Natalie Galindo. Batting fifth is the shortstop, Jazzy Cole. The number 6 hitter is the first baseman, Jocelyn Chacon. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Eliana Martinez. And the 8th hitter is the DH, Kelsey Olson. The right fielder, Kylan Trujillo, hits 9th. The Bee Diggers will have Avery Lefevre inside the circle, and Brianna Ludgate is behind the plate. Tegan Haluskins at first. Alicia Hernandez at second. Third is Reese Lambert, the shortstop, Brisa Aguirre Garcia. The opening pitch brought to you by Buildings by Design. They'll make your vision a reality, and the pitch is up and away to Eli Baca. Left-handed hitter, very talented squad is University, hitting .562 is Baca, .435 is the team average. And the offering, and that bounces in, and the pitching's got to be top-notch today. If not, this is going to be a very short game. The Bee Diggers in their white uniforms with the black pants and the gold socks. University in their navy blue pinstriped uniforms. 2 balls and no strikes. And you're on your home field, so you've got to have a representative showing. Swung on and lined on one hop, backhanded by Hernandez at second. Throw to first is right there. Good defense by the Bee Diggers, which has been inconsistent this season. But on that 2-0 pitch, Hernandez comes up with a play, and there's one down in the top of the first inning. And that'll send up the number 2 hitter, Kenzie Wyatt. A freshman. And the pitch. It's in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Hitting .457. Yeah, this team is tearing it up. 1-0 here to Wyatt. And the offering. Swung on and grounded left side. Shortstop, Brisa Aguirre Garcia with a perfect throw to first. 2 down. Yep, simple softball. Just keep it going. Allow University to make contact and then make the plays. And the batter is now the right-handed hitter, Sidney Getzel. Hitting .438 with 2 down and the bases empty in the top of the first inning. Right-handed hitter, open stance. And the offering. Swung on in line towards right field. It'll drop for a base hit. Throw to first is going to be late, even though good play there by Molly Wolf. It's a 2-out single for Getzel. Here is Natalie Galindo. Getzel increases her average from .438. Galindo leads this team with a .625 average and only a sophomore. Wow. Yeah, that is hitting. Lefevre's pitched very well to begin this game. The offering, that is a strike on the outer half belt high. No balls and 1 strike to Natalie Galindo. Lefevre looks in. Yeah, Ludgate setting up at the inside corner, and that pitch is right there, but it's up and in 1-1. She hit the glove pretty much where the glove was positioned. 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll have a couple of games next week to close out our regular season coverage at Valley on Tuesday, home to Wellington on Wednesday. The offering swung on and grounded right side. Hernandez, second baseman, soft toss to first. And that's an excellent defensive inning. 3 ground balls were hit in that frame, and the Bee Diggers made all 3 plays. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a base runner left at first. We played half an inning from Jocelyn Field and Brush. The Bulldogs do not score, and the Beet Diggers are coming to bat. This is Parents' Day. And, well, I guess, yep, right here on the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
When you're on a road trip.
The Beet Diggers starting lineup on this Saturday morning brought to you by B&B Appliance. With over 30 years of experience, B&B Appliance can help match the appliances to your needs. Stop by at 502 Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. Batting first for Brush is the pitcher Avery Lefevre. Alicia Hernandez in the 2-hole. The shortstop Brisa Aguirre Garcia hits third. Third baseman Reese Lambert is the cleanup hitter, followed by Michelle Headley, Molly Wolf, Brianna Ludgate hits 7th, Karime Castillo 8th, and Tegan Haluska hits 9th. Defensively, Jocelyn Chacones at first, Ileana Martinez at second for University. Sydney Getzel at third, Jazzy Cole's the shortstop. In left field, it's Danica Cooper, the center fielder Natalie Galindo, and right is Kylan Trujillo. Behind the plate, Ellie Baca and freshman Kenzie Wyatt is inside the circle, swung on and grounded up the middle for a base hit into right center field on the first pitch to Avery Lefevre. What a season the senior's having. And that's the way to start this for the Beet Diggers in the bottom of the first inning. And here is Alicia Hernandez. Right-handed hitter for Brush. Will update the Beet Diggers offensively in a second. Pitch to Hernandez. That's a strike at the knees on the inside corner. Lefevre going into the game, hitting .587. That average has gone up. Hernandez at .440. No balls and one strike to the second baseman for Brush. No score. Bottom one, the pitch. Swung on and fisted on the ground. Left side, a dive by the shortstop. And it's a base hit. Jazzy Cole has it play off her glove, but there's no play as she chases it down in shallow left. Tremendous start by Brush. And here's Brisa Aguirre Garcia. This is the spot she wants to be in, hitting .522. And she's driven in 16. You cannot ask for a better spot. Last year, she homered in Greeley as the Beet Diggers won a high-scoring affair. The freshman pitcher, Kenzie Wyatt, looks in, and the offering, and that is low and blocked nicely by the left-handed catcher, Ellie Baca. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, just keep it away from the middle of the infield. This is a solid infield. When Hernandez hit that pitch, she pulled it, which was ideal. 1-0 to Brisa. The offering. Changeup is a beauty. Belt high down the middle. The count is even at 1-1. Beet Digger football team played a good game last night. Just too many turnovers, though. That was the only negative. They lost 28-14 to Rifle. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on and grounded foul, third base side. That was down and in. They're going to try and tie up Brisa with those inside pitches. She likes it out over the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reese Lambert is on deck. This is the hitter, though. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom 1, no score. And you want Brisa to deliver right in the spot on her home field on Parents' Day. Wyatt, the right-hander, to the plate. And that is down and in. That was close, but it's definitely a ball. Good take. And Brisa could have done nothing with that pitch as she swung it. I mean, maybe a little pop-up in the infield. It was down and in, 2-2. Wyatt looks over at her wristband. The offering, fouled back, went with a changeup. Brisa had her hands back long enough to make contact. It stays at 2-2. Yeah, there are special players, and the Beet Diggers certainly have 2 good, solid, experienced ones from last year. And Lefevre and Aguirre Garcia. That's not to certainly discredit the others. Swung on and grounded into left field for a base hit. Lefevre rounds third. The throw is going to go back to third as Lefevre gets back to the bag, and the bases are loaded on the base hit from Brisa. Yeah, that would have been tough to score because the left fielder, Danica Cooper, was playing shallow. But again, the Beet Diggers staying away from the middle of the infield. And here's Reese Lambert with the bases loaded and nobody out. And every ball's been hit hard on the ground and right in the hole. And University did the same thing, but they hit it right at the Bee Diggers. Oh, this would be so big to break out on top in the bottom of the first inning. Lambert has been up and down this year, hitting .255. This is the RBI opportunity. She's driven in 10 this season. The right-hander, Wyatt, again looking over at her almost forearm band. Swing and a miss up and in. Took something off of that. It's 0-1 to Reese Lambert. The Bay Diggers had the bases loaded and nobody out against Tinmouth and only scored 2 runs. In fact, they needed a 2-out, 2-run single from Karime Castillo before they won 18-3. Low. Count levels at 1-1. When you're a significant underdog like Brush is, you need to score at least 2 runs in this inning. 1 ball and 1 strike. Awaiting the pitch is Lambert. Here it is. Swung on, lined down the left field line for a base hit. Lefevre scores. Hernandez around third, headed for the plate, and no throw will be made. It's a 2-run double for Reese Lambert. And the Bee Diggers lead 2-0 in the bottom of the first inning. And that was smoked down the left field line. Oh, man, this could be a crooked number for Brush. And it's actually just a single. Check that. Just a single for Lambert. But 2 did score. So she stays at first base. And advancing to second, Aguirre Garcia. That's 4 hits to begin the bottom of the first inning for the Bee Diggers. I thought that was going to be a 2-bagger the way she hit it, but man, Cooper got to that softball very quickly. So Brush off to the 2-0 lead. And is that, we're going to have a change that quickly, huh? In the circle, Jazzy Cole will come into pitch. I don't think Wyatt threw that poorly. The ball was just hit in a perfect spot by the Bee Diggers, except that last one by Lambert. That was just drilled. So already a change in the circle. No outs recorded by the freshman Kenzie Wyatt. And trailing 2-0, they go essentially, refer to it as the bullpen, but that's what they're doing here. Let's see if Wyatt goes to short or they designate somebody else. But again, a 2-run single, not a double by Lambert. First and second, nobody out. But 2 runs did score on that base hit down the left field line. And in steps Michelle Headley, the number 5 hitter for Brush, hitting .333. Jazzy Cole. Let's see if Wyatt's at short. I'm trying to spot who's over at short if they just switched positions. Cole looks in. Another right-handed pitch of the pitch. That's a strike down the middle. No balls and 1 strike. Nope, that's somebody different at short. Let's see. And that's right there on the inner half. It's 0-2. Wearing a number 6. Okay. Figure that out in a second. No balls and 2 strikes. Here with first and second, 2 across. Nobody out bottom of the first inning. The Bee Diggers off to a 2-0 lead on the 2-run single from Reese Lambert. That is, let's see, that's Natalie Galindo. Galindo is now at short. And the offering, swing and a miss and a rise ball, throw to the shortstop. Benissa takes off for third. She's in there. Trail runner Lambert remains. It'll be a strikeout of Headley and a stolen base. So Wyatt must be, I would think, in center because they're not taking her out of the lineup. Here's Molly Wolf. By the way, it's steaming here in Brush. And I guess that's sun in full force. It's not like it's 85, but it's 68. No way it's 68 now. Feels like 80 with the sun. And the pitch is a strike. No balls and one strike to Molly Wolf. And up and in, runner goes to second, throws cut off by the pitcher. Nothing doing there. And the count's level at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-0 Brush, 2 runners in scoring position in the bottom of the first inning. Molly Wolf looking to deliver for the Bee Diggers. Jazzy Cole, the second pitcher of the inning, to the plate. Swing and a miss late on that one. No, she has to crank a lot earlier. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brisa and Reese on the bases, third and second respectively. The offering, swing and a miss, a very late swing on a pitch that was on the inside corner, 2 down. Here is Brianna Ludgate. Ludgate hitting .359, nearly 100 points higher than Molly Wolf, so that's not an indication that she's going to come through, but it would be nice. She fouls it straight back. No balls and 1 strike to Brianna Ludgate. Can't waste the opportunity. You did get 2 runs, but you could certainly use more. The pitch. Swung on line, base hit into left field. That's going to score a run. And Lambert holds up at third. It was hit so sharply. An RBI single for Ludgate. And the Bee Diggers lead 3-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Brianna Ludgate got on top of that pitch. And Tom Odell likes to be aggressive, but it's tough. These outfielders are very good. Karime Castillo is now the hitter. First and third and 2 down. The pitch, and that's down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. The Bee Diggers have 5 hits in the inning. And the 1-0. That's a strike. Runner to second, cut off by the pitcher. Throw to third, back in diving is the base runner Lambert, the lead base runner. Again, 2 in scoring position. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking over at that wristband is Jazzy Cole. To the plate. Swung on and tapped foul to the backstop. I have not seen Brush hit this well all season. I'm talking about quality pitching. Wyatt threw the ball well. Bee Diggers just got on top of her, but even that base hit by Ludgate was impressive. 1 and 2. They have struck out twice in the inning. Looking in. The pitch. Swung on line and off the first baseman's glove into foul territory. 1 runs in. Here comes Ludgate, and she will score. And the Bee Diggers lead 5-0 on that sharp shot by Castillo. Well, I got to tell you, I think we got to score that an error. She didn't have to move. Chacon did not have to move, and it was hit hard. But I'm going to score that an error. It was hit right into her glove. Didn't look it in. And Brush with a 5-0 lead. Here's Tegan Haluska. So Castillo does reach, but that to me was clearly an error. She didn't have to lunge or anything. She just did not follow that ball all the way into the glove. What a start for the Bee Diggers. The pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes to Haluska. This is the 9th hit of the inning. I don't think anybody saw this coming, especially University. The 1-0 with Haluska waiting. Changeup is up and in, 2-0. Watch out because Lefevre's on deck. She began the inning with a base hit and then later scored on a 2-run single from Reese Lambert. 2 balls and no strikes. University is 6-0 in the Patriot League and 14-3 overall. The pitch swung on and fouled to the backstop. 2-1. Well, you know that University is going to hit the ball. Brush has got to be sharp defensively. This game is only in the first inning. We'll have the introduction of all the parents on Parents' Day after the game. The pitch, down and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. This is getting very interesting in the early going. Again with Castillo at first. And the 3-1. Fisted in the air, foul territory, and it bounces shy of the on-deck circle as Chacon was giving chase. It's 3-2. Well, Haluska's got to make sure this is a perfect pitch, because if Lefevre can hit in this inning again, that could be damaging to the Bulldogs. 3-2. Castillo will be taking off with a pitch. Here it is. Swung on, grounded to short, and stepping on the bag for the out is Galindo on the force play, 6 unassisted. And that finally ends the bottom of the first inning. The B-Diggers score 5 runs on 5 hits. There was an error and 1 left. Let's head to the second. In Brush, the B-Diggers lead the University Bulldogs 5-0 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The B-Diggers lead the University Bulldogs 5-0. Many thought it might be the reverse going into the second inning, but B-Diggers played well defensively, and Brush had 5 hits in the opening inning. And here is Jazzy Cole. The pitch swung on, line down the left field line, headed for the corner. Giving chase is Castillo. Around first is Cole, into second with a leadoff double. And you know that University is going to come back. And Jazzy Cole was all over that softball. A .460 hitter going into that at bat. And here is Jocelyn Chacon. Only a freshman, the first baseman with an open stance. Lefevre to the plate. Changeup is grounded foul off the first base side. No balls and 1 strike. Ileana Martinez and Kelsey Olsen to follow. University now has 2 hits in the game after that double by Jazzy Cole. Setting up on the outside is Ludgate. And the offering up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jocelyn Chacon. The Bulldogs with 14 wins on the season, having a banner year as they did a year ago. They might be the best threat to Eaton. Swing and a miss on a tailing pitch that had a lot of string pulling on that one. It's 1-2. Got to change speeds with this outstanding University lineup. And this is a senior against a freshman, so sometimes you got to outsmart them. 1-2. Chacon awaits. The pitch by Lefevre. Up and away. They believe in keeping things simple at Bank of Colorado. Apply for the loan you need for your dream home fully online. Visit bankofcolorado.com for all the information today. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top 2. Brush leads 5-0 the pitch. Swung on and grounded to short and off the glove of Brisa Aguirre Garcia into left field. Scoring is Cole. Headed for second is Chacon. She's in there. Will score that a double. That would have been a tough backhanded play for Brisa. And it's 5-1. And that'll bring up Ileana Martinez, a junior hitting .370 with 9 RBIs. 2 balls hit very sharply by University. The pitch bounces in, 1 ball and no strikes. Even if Brisa came up with that, I don't know if she throws out Chacon. 1-0. And the offering. Upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes to Ileana Martinez. The Bead Diggers with a 5-1 lead in the top of the second inning. Yeah, we need a breeze. There comes a breeze. Need more of a breeze. The pitch swung on and grounded to third. Lambert's got it. Throw to first is perfect. Runner to third. Chacon slide. She's in there. 1 down as Lambert retires Martinez for Kelsey Olson. Olson batting .407. They just hit top to bottom. This team simply hits the softball. Lefevre with a pitch. Changeup is lifted foul territory into the seats. On the right side, it's 0-1. The infield is playing in, and that's always risky, even with the lead. I know you want to limit the number of runs, but you want to get the out as well. No balls and 1 strike. Ludgate setting up on the corner. Lefevre gets a sign. And the offering. That is right there for a strike. On the inner half at the knees, it's 0-2. To the number 8 hitter. The leadoff hitter, Eli Baca, hits from the left side. Everybody else is a right-handed hitter for University. No balls and 2 strikes with a runner at third. Lefevre delivers, bounces in, rolls in. It's 1-2. That's fine. You can certainly waste 1. One ball and 2 strikes. Big pitches coming up for Lefevre. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Oh, another changeup on a pitch on the outside corner. A strikeout of Kelsey Olson. 2 down. The infield now plays back for Kylan Trujillo, but she's pounding the softball, hitting .423. There are no gimmies in this lineup. Got to stay as sharp as possible. Swung on, popped foul, out of play, off to the right. No balls and 1 strike. It's not how well you play, it's how well you play at the right time. The Bead Diggers are hoping it's now. They've won 4 in a row, and they lead 5-1 in the top of the second. The offering upstairs, nice grab there by Ludgate. 1 ball and 1 strike. At third is Chacon. Back-to-back doubles to begin the inning. But the Bead Diggers have recorded 2 consecutive outs. The pitch, a little bit down and away, just missed. 2-1. Now, that was a borderline pitch, but it went to the batter. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kylan Trujillo. Lefevre delivers. Up and in, that's trouble. You don't want to walk the 9 hitter, even if she's a .420-some-odd hitter, because Eli Baca is really good. Really good. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Lefevre to the plate. Swung on and lifted deep to left along the line. Castillo is going to make the grab. Just near the line was Karime Castillo. What an athlete she is in left field. And the Bead Diggers limit the Bulldogs to 1 run in the inning. On 2 hits, no errors, and a base runner left at third. To the bottom of the second in 1 minute. It is Brush 5, University 1 on 1010 KSIR. We're on the TuneIn app and on the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 5-1 Brush as we move to the bottom of the second inning. Avery Lefevre swings and sends it foul. Along the right side, no balls and 1 strike. Brush is playing outstanding so far. I cannot emphasize how well the Bead Diggers have come out in this game. 0-1 to Avery Lefevre. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Jazzy Cole to the plate. changeup is a little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, the Beet Diggers hit the ball as well as they ever have in that first inning with 5 runs. And Lefevre is really throwing well. And the offering. Nearly hit her. She had to skip out of the way. Down at the knees, 2 balls and 1 strike. 5 runs on 5 hits for Brush, 1 run on 3 hits for University. The Bulldogs have committed the game's only miscue. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch swung on and fouled off to the right side. It's 2-2 to Lefevre. Followed by Alicia Hernandez and Brisa Aguirre Garcia. 2-2 to the Beet Digger pitcher. And the offering swung on and fouled off to the right. Yeah, for Lefevre, and I know she struck out this year, but I mean, how many times? Such a good contact hitter because she shortens the swing. Really tough to get her out. That's why she's hitting nearly 600. The pitch fouled off again. Taking that late swing, which is fine. Just have Jazzy Cole extend that pitch count. Even though in softball you can throw about a couple hundred pitches and feel nothing. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Brush leads University 5-1. The Bulldogs looking to extend their winning streak to 7. The Beet Diggers have won 4 in a row. The offering, swing and a miss. That pitch up and away, and that's what Jazzy Cole did. She raised the zone and got Lefevre chasing 1 down. That'll bring up Alicia Hernandez, a base hit in the first, and scored as well. Beet Diggers really hit the ball well on the ground, and then Reese Lambert drilled that 2-run single down the line. Looking in is Jazzy Cole. The pitch is outside off the glove. 1 ball and no strikes to Alicia Hernandez. On deck is Brisa Aguirre Garcia. They look over at that wristband very consistently. The pitch outside, 2-0. Tom Odell wants them to be aggressive regardless of the count. 2-0, you're swinging if it's there. This team doesn't take many walks unless the pitcher is so inconsistent. 2 balls and no strikes. Right down the middle for a strike. Belt high, it's 2-1 to the second baseman, Alicia Hernandez. 1 down, bases empty, bottom of the second inning. The Beet Diggers lead to the University Bulldogs 5-1. The pitch swung on and grounded into left field for a base hit. 2 for 2 is Hernandez, and that's 6 hits for Brush. And here is Brisa Aguirre Garcia. Singled her first time up. Both Hernandez and Brisa have 2 home runs apiece. Jazzy Cole looks in after checking out that wristband on the left arm. The pitch a little bit below the knees. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, this hitting is really impressive for Brush. I don't think hitting was the issue at all this season. It's the pitching and defense, and that's a strike, and the pitching has really improved. Avery Lefevre has thrown very well. The defense hopefully will come through in this game. It has so far over the first 2 innings. 1 ball and 1 strike. After that pitch was called a strike at the knees. And the changeup upstairs, throw to second on the steal to slide the tag. And Hernandez is in there with a stolen base. Galindo tried to apply the tag, but it was not a clean exchange over there. And now it's 2 balls and 1 strike and a runner in scoring position. If University scores, the Bay Diggers certainly want to counter. You have to. This is a powerful offense for University. The pitch. Oh, a check swing, but she went on a pitch tailing away. It's 2-2. Kenzie Wyatt started this game and was taken out after facing just 4 batters. Brisa with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Patiently awaiting the next pitch. Here it is. That is a called strike 3 in the outside corner. What a pitch. I don't know what Brisa could have done with that, because that thing painted the corner 2 down. While Reese Lambert drilled a 2-run single inside the third baseline in her first at bat. What a pitch by Jazzy Cole. All right, let's see what happens with a runner at second and 2 down in the second. 5-1 Bulldogs trail, swing and a miss and a pitch up and away. Again, the Bay Diggers scored those 5 runs in the first inning. No balls and 1 strike. That was a tentative swing. A hesitant swing by Lambert. Looking for more conviction as she did in her first plate appearance. The pitch. That's a strike. Outer half at the knees. And Jazzy Cole is not messing around. No balls and 2 strikes to Reese Lambert. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that was nowhere close. Up and away. It was not vertically or horizontally a strike, but that's a smart pitch by Jazzy Cole to get the Bee Diggers chasing. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a base runner left at second. We head to the third in 1 minute. It's Brush 5, University 1 on the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Bay Diggers lead University 5-1, headed to the top of the third inning. And Ellie Baca leads off. She grounded out in the first inning for the Bulldogs. The pitch. Squaring to bunt, lays it up. The pitcher chases, throw to first is going to be late. Charging beautifully was Lefevre, but that bunt was up the first base side. And it's a base hit for Ellie Baca, their 4th of the game. That's the way rallies start. And here is Kenzie Wyatt. Grounded out first time up. Open stands from the right side. The pitch, squaring to bunt, misses it. Runner to second to throw up the second base side. And the ball skips away. Now headed for third is Baca the throw, and nobody is there. It's up against the fence. It'll be a stolen base and an error. And a runner at third with nobody out. And 1 strike to Kenzie Wyatt. That's what the Bee Diggers have to avoid. Got to score on somebody. It really doesn't matter who you scored on, because that was actually a pretty good throw by Ludgate. No balls and 1 strike to Wyatt. Lefevre delivers. Changeup in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Bailey Mechanical, getting your house to the right temperature is not easy. 970-522-0471. Let Bailey Mechanical go to work for you. And, of course, we play a lot of our spots in between innings. Swung on, grounded to third, and Lambert misplays it into foul territory. That's going to score a run. And the Bee Diggers have committed their 2nd error of the inning. And Brush's lead is down to 5-2. Let's hope that's not a sign of things to come. And no RBI, by the way, no RBI, because the base runner Baca held up at third. She only took off once the ball got away. And Sydney Getzel with a base hit will now bat. Awaiting the pitch is Getzel. Here it is. Upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. It's Getzel, Galindo, and Cole. University looking to rally. They were down 5-0 after half an inning. It's now 5-2 in the third. 1 on, nobody out. Lefevre to the plate. Bounces in, bounces away to the screen. On the wild pitch, Wyatt to second. When you have a very good team like University, You know you can contain them for a while, but eventually Goliath will do something. And not that Brush is David, because they can fight. And they have so far in this game with a 3-run lead. 2-0 to Getzel. The pitch swung on and lifted left side, caught by the shortstop, Brisa, to her knees. Nearly miscommunication between her and Lambert. That could have been another miscue. Oh, man. She made the catch to her knees. One down. Let's make sure they're talking out there. Excellent pitch by Lefevre. Here's Galindo, who grounded a second in her first plate appearance. 1 run across for University in the 3rd inning. The pitch, very high. Nice snag by Ludgate. 1 ball and no strikes. B-Digger football team will play a homecoming game. It's going to be homecoming week coming up. Brush High School, they'll face Arvada. Friday night, 7 o'clock, right here on 1010. 3rd consecutive day we're on the air with Brush Sports. The offering. Changeup is lifted deep into left field, but Castillo is there. She makes the grab inside the left field line, and holding up at second is Wyatt, 2 down. And that off-speed pitch had Galindo out in front. I love that pitch. I mean, we haven't seen a beat digger be that effective with the off-speed, at least not since we've been calling games. Jazzy Cole stroked a double down the left field line in the 2nd. And later scored. Avery Lefevre with 2 down. To the dish. Up and away, 1 ball and no strikes. At second is Kenzie Wyatt. Righty against righty in the 3rd. Ludgate lays down the sign. And the offering. Upstairs, 2-0. Had this game been played a couple of weeks ago, I'm not sure Brush is in a position where they're leading. Their hitting has improved. Their pitching has really been solid. Lefevre has just progressed so nicely. And that changeup swung on and missed. Runner to 3rd. The throw, the tag. Safe. Getting around the tag was Kenzie White. It's a stolen base. But that changeup had Cole way out in front. 2 balls and 1 strike. I'd like to see that more as an out pitch. Out pitch meaning with 2 strikes. A strikeout pitch. Because now you're expecting some heat. You don't throw that changeup 2 pitches in a row. 2-1. Swing and a grounder right side. Lefevre has it underhands to first for the out. Off the end of the bat, and Avery Lefevre fielding her position extremely well. And how about these B-Diggers for University? A run on a hit. The B-Diggers did commit 2 miscues and a runner left at 3rd. With the score, Brush 5, University 2. 2.5 are in the books on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Michelle Headley struck out her first plate appearance. She leads off the 3rd. The B-Diggers lead University 5-2. On Parents' Day in Brush against Jazzy Cole. The pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch up and away. Now we know why Cole came into the game as quickly as she did. She attacks the strike zone. No balls and 1 strike. The offering at the knees on the outside corner. It's 0-2. To Michelle Headley, the B-Digger center fielder. And the pitch is just outside. Oh. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Checking out that armband. And the pitch. Foul to the backstop. Got a pitch up in the zone. Is able to get a piece of it. Headley stays alive. Headley, Wolf, and Ludgate in the bottom of the 3rd inning. If you're Brush, you know you have to add to the lead. There's no question you've got to extend the lead. The University is way too good. The pitch. Well, that's a strike down the middle at the knees. Center of the plate. And it's a second strikeout in this game of Michelle Headley. Here is Molly Wolf. And Jazzy Cole has picked up 6 strikeouts. That's how good she is. Kenzie Wyatt faced 4 hitters. Single, 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 single. The pitch. Up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. The untouchable now is Eaton. University will take on Eaton, I believe, in their next game. Eaton undefeated this year. And the offering. Swung on and chopped to third. And a perfect play and an excellent throw by Sydney Getzel. The first retires Wolf, 2 down. Brianna Ludgate singled in her lone plate appearance. As she now steps in with 2 down and the bases empty. That's the other thing. University's probably going to get off the field pretty quickly with the way Jazzy Cole's picking it up inside the circle. That is 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch up and away to Brianna Ludgate. The 1-0, here it is. Up and away, 2 balls and no strikes. The game time temp, as we mentioned, 68 degrees, but it feels a lot warmer with the sun. We should be at upper 70s by the time this game is over. It's 70 right now. 2-0. Inside, 3 balls and no strikes with Castillo waiting to hit next. Not only has Jazzy Cole struck out 6, but she has not walked a batter as of yet. And the 3-0 offering. That's a strike at the knees on the inner half. 3 balls and 1 strike. The Bee Diggers with a 5-2 lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. With 2 down and the bases empty. Ludgate awaits. And the offering. Swung on and grounded foul along the 3rd base side. 3-2. The Bulldogs scored single runs in the 2nd and 3rd innings. The Bee Diggers tallied their 5 runs in the 1st. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch coming to Ludgate. Here it is. Called strike 3, inside corner. 2 more strikeouts in the inning for Jazzy Cole and 7 in the game. We head to the 4th inning. It's Brush 5, University 2 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
When you're on a road.
The Bee Diggers lead the University Bulldogs 5-2 as we head to the 4th inning. It is Jocelyn Chacon, Ileana Martinez, and Kelsey Olson against right-hander Avery Lefevre. The Bee Diggers have 6 hits in the game, University with 4. 3 errors committed, 2 by the Bee Diggers and 1 by the Bulldogs. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's getting warm up here. The pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, I've got, thanks to our University brethren, supplying me with water. Can't drink enough of this stuff. 1 ball and no strikes. Awaiting the pitch. Here it is. That's a strike at the knees on the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jocelyn Chacon. A double in her first at bat. Open stance, right-handed hitter. That means that left foot, that front foot is closer to the back of the box. Swung on and fouled back, or check it closer to the... it's off the plate more, let's put it that way. The back foot is closer to the plate than the front foot. That's the open stance. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Chacon. The Bee Diggers, despite the 2 errors in the 3rd, escaped with only 1 run allowed. The pitch swung on and fouled back. Strong swing by Chacon. And the count remains at 1-2. Just shy of the top of the hour. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Weldona. Also on the web at ksiyard.com and on the TuneIn app. The pitch bounces to the plate. Ball 2, strike 2. Feels like Lefevre is throwing a lot of strikes, but 25 strikes and 20 balls. Still not a great ratio, but she battles so beautifully that it sounds better. Changeup is fouled back, or it looks better than it is statistically. Remains at 2-2 to Jocelyn Chacon. That first hitter sometimes is tough to get out of, but it changes the fabric of the inning if you can retire the first hitter. Lefevre to the plate. Check swing and no swing. Ball skips to the backstop. 3-2. 6, 7, and 8 hitters, but it doesn't matter. You could flip-flop this lineup around, and it really does not matter whatsoever. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The offering. Changeup is up and in. It's a walk. First walk issued in the entire game. Here's Ileana Martinez, who grounded to third. The University is confident enough and good enough that they know they're due for a big inning. Hasn't happened yet. The Bee Diggers are trying to do everything in their power to prevent that from occurring. The pitch. High, 1 ball and no strikes. Avery trying to reestablish her rhythm. With a runner at first, nobody out in the 4th inning. And the offering. That's low, 2-0. Can't put 2 on automatically. If not, you start wondering what's going to happen the rest of the inning. 2-0 to Martinez. The pitch in the dirt. Three balls and no strikes. Is this the inning that University rallies? The pitch. That's a strike at the knees. Got to throw a couple more of those. They weren't swinging 3-0, but Martinez could be swinging on a 3-1. Time called for Chacon. A shoe issue over at first. One-stop shopping certainly does exist. Gas, food, and all your travel accessories. Stubbs Gas and Oil off I-76 and exit 66A in Wiggins. The pitch. Changeup is extremely high. Now you're inviting trouble. First and second, you are facing Kelsey Olson. Lefevre did strike out this hitter her first time up. This is the number 8 hitter in the lineup. And now University can smell a rally. They have not put the ball in play in the inning. They have not needed to. Conversation breaks up. You wonder, are they going to play small ball? That's what I'm wondering. Are they playing small ball and perhaps bunting the runners over? That's certainly a possibility. Trailing 5-2 is University with nobody out and 2 on in the 4th inning, because Olson did strike out her first time up. Sometimes that changes the strategy for a team offensively. Awaiting the pitch is Olson. Lefevre to the plate in the dirt. And she's fallen behind the 3 hitters in this inning. 1 ball and no strikes. Now has thrown 54 pitches, 27 for strikes, 27 for balls. At second is Chacon. Martinez at first. The pitch. Swung on and lined into left field for a base hit. And the runner will hold at third, and the bases are loaded. And that was demolished into left field by Kelsey Olson. And that will send up Kylan Trujillo, who popped to the left fielder Castillo in her first plate appearance. Now the Bay Diggers are playing the infield in. Yeah, leadoff walks will kill you. Brush is hoping for a reprieve in this inning. Trujillo awaits. The pitch. Changeup is down the middle for a strike. Bell tie, it's 0-1. Good pitch to start off Trujillo. Wind is starting to whip across the field. And the offering. Swung on, lined, and off the glove of Lambert. Into foul territory on the left field side. 2 runs are going to score. Trail runner to third, and the throw's going to be late. That'll be a straight-up double. That had a lot of topspin. Lambert nearly made a sparkling catch, but it's a 2-run double for Trujillo. It's 5-4. Brush. And here come the Bulldogs, without question. Here's Eli Baca. And they can take the lead with a base hit. Lefevre to Baca, the pitch. Upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. A walk, a single, and a 2-run double. Game of inches. If Lambert makes that play, could have doubled up the runner. Swing and a miss, down and in, 1-1. The Bay Diggers scored the first 5 runs of the game. University is countered with the last 4 and looking for more with nobody out in the top of the 4th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. At third is Olson. Trujillo at second. Those are the 8 and 9 hitters. This is the 1 hitter. Pitch is, Lefevre's wondering where it missed. Must have been a little bit high. Ball 2, strike 1 to Eli Baca. 1 for 2, grounded out, and then a bunt single. The pitch, and that rolled up there. She lost complete control of it, 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Kenzie Wyatt is on deck. The pitch, that's high. 3 walks in the inning for Lefevre. And this is starting to get out of hand a little bit. Brush does have the lead 5-4, but they're going to need something. A pop-up in the infield, a strikeout. The first 5 have reached for University. Wyatt grounded as short and then aboard on an error. The pitch, swung on and grounded up the middle off Lefevre. She's going to pick it up. She'll have no play. It's a base hit. She thought she might have had a play, but on those sharp grounders to the pitcher, you can't assign the same type of error you would to a position player, and the game is tied at 5 as Olson scores. And again, a game of inches. If Lambert could have made the catch, even though that was a base hit, if Lefevre could have made the play, it would not be 5-5, but that's where we are. Bases loaded, nobody out for Sydney Getzel. Singled and popped out. And the offering, down and away. 6 in a row have reached for the Bulldogs. And still nobody out. The Bee Diggers played 3 really solid innings, but now University is showing what they're made of. Tied at 5. 1-0 to Getzel. The pitch from Lefevre. Check swing, grounder right side. Lefevre underhands to first for the out. That'll get the first out. Crossing home plate is Trujillo. Getzel with the RBI. The Bulldogs have their first lead of the game at 6-5. And 2 runners in scoring position for Natalie Galindo. Grounded out and popped out. Galindo's 0 for 2. The pitch bounces to the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, if you keep it at 6-5 or no worse than 8-5, you're okay. Galindo, big strong hitter, over 600 going into the game. 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Well, you don't want Jazzy Cole up there with the bases loaded if you're Brush. With one swing, she could really extend the lead. It's 6-5 University, 6 unanswered runs, including 4 in this inning. The pitch in the dirt. 3-0 throw back to third, and the ball skips away, but no advance. Yeah, you're not going to get those cheap outs against the Bulldogs. You got to earn every one. 3-0. University is outscoring Brush and out hitting them now 7-6. 3 balls and no strikes. Infield is in. Galindo will not be swinging at ball 4, a little bit high. 4th walk of the inning allowed by Avery Lefevre, and this is massive trouble. Cole with a double, and then she grounded out at 1 for 2. And you've really got to contain Jazzy Cole. She has pitched extremely well. She's got 7 strikeouts in relief of Kenzie Wyatt, and is at the plate with the bases loaded. And the pitch. Changeup is up and in. Lefevre did not walk a single hitter in the first 3 innings. But it's come apart here in the 4th. At third is Baca. Wyatt at second. Galindo at first. 1 ball, no strikes. The offering. Swung on. That ball is popped up on the left side of the infield. Along the line, the shortstop, Aguirre Garcia, makes the catch. It's a huge out. Infield fly was called anyway. 2 down. That's a huge out. Recorded by Lefevre. And here's Jocelyn Chacon, who's doubled and walked. On base twice. All right, you're 1 out away from limiting the mess. Another big out here if she could get Chacon. The pitch. Changeup is high. 1 ball and no strikes. The Bay Diggers had a 5-0 lead after half an inning. Now 6-5 University. The offering. Bounces to the plate. It's 2-0. Oh, you can't have another freebie. You've had 4 freebies. None with the bases loaded. Now you really have to extend. You can't fall behind 3-0 to Chacon. She'll swing at a 2-0 pitch. She won't swing at a 3-0. Let's see if Avery can throw it in the strike zone. Swung on and drilled foul down the right field side. That's what you want to do. Let her hit it. 2 balls and 1 strike. To Jocelyn Chacon. Bay Diggers have committed 2 errors. Those were in the 3rd inning. It only cost them a run. 2-1 to Chacon. Ready. The pitch. Changeup is a strike on the inside corner just below the letters. That's a good call. 2-2. That's a good call right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. 2 down. Top 4. University leads by a run. Come on, Avery. Right here. Put her away. Pitch to Chacon. Swung on and fouled off. She's too good. Excellent contact hitter is Jocelyn Chacon. The Bay Diggers are going to have to battle her the entire game as they have with other hitters. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It'll be another pitch coming up to the first baseman for University. And here it is from Lefevre. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on a pitch tailing in the zone. And that could have been a lot worse for Brush. 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors and the bases were left loaded. 3.5 complete. University 6, Brush 5 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
SIR.
John Beltran back with you in Brush. 6-5. University leads Brush in the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Castillo, Haluska, and Lefevre against right-hander Jazzy Cole, who's been really good. She has struck out 7. Castillo reached on a line drive that was misfielded at first. As she will step in to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning. Cole ready. And the pitch right there down the middle. Bell tie, it's 0-1. Jazzy Cole has thrown 52 pitches, 37 for strikes. 8-9-1 again for Brush. The offering. Swing and a miss and a pitch tailing away to Karime Castillo. 0-2. Right now, she is overmatching the Bead Diggers. Without question. Cole ready. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and I think that ball had some English on it. It's a strikeout of Castillo, and Jazzy Cole is mastering this Brush lineup. That is her 8th strikeout after coming in relief of Kenzie White. Here's Tegan Haluska. Grounded into a fielder's choice, 0 for 1. The pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch up and in to the left-handed hitting first baseman for Brush. The Bead Diggers were up 5-0 after 1 inning. University has rallied as they look for their 7th consecutive victory. The Bead Diggers look for their 5th straight win. Foul to the backstop. I mean, that's the thing with Cole. You've got to go up swinging. Cole is throwing nothing but strikes. No balls and 2 strikes. I mean, her ratio is nearly 3-1. She's had some nasty stuff. 0-2 to Tegan Haluska. The pitch, swing and a miss. Little rise ball just above belt level. 2 down, strikeout number 9 for Haluska. That'll bring up Lefevre, who singled and struck out. Yeah, they're seeing some real pitching now. They have 2 hits off this pitcher after 4 against a starter. And Jazzy Cole, of course, is the pitcher of record now that University has taken the lead. The offering, strike, inside corner, thigh high. It's 0-1. I can just run a recording of just strike, strike, strike. The Bead Diggers have to figure this out. And Lefevre up there with 2 out and nobody on. Swung on and line towards center field, going back, and it's over the head of the center fielder White, headed for second. And that's a straight-up 2-out double for Avery Lefevre. That ball was scorched into center field. Lefevre's now 2 for 3. Didn't have enough trajectory to be a home run. Alicia Hernandez has singled twice. Yeah, that's the issue for Brush. It's this part of the order that delivers. The top 2 hitters have 4 hits in the game. Strike on the outer half, thigh high. It's 0-1 to Alicia Hernandez. What a nice swing by Lefevre on that double into center field. The offering just outside. The count levels at 1-1. Both base hits for Hernandez came into left field. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down, a runner at second. The Bulldogs lead the Bead Diggers 6-5 at the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch, swung on, tapped right back to the circle. Easy toss for Jazzy Cole. Alicia Hernandez is retired for the first time in the game. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a base runner left at second. 4 complete. University 6, Brush 5 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Time for the Bead Diggers to keep this at a 6-5 game. The Bulldogs have scored the last 6 runs. It'll be the bottom of the order for University. Lefevre delivers the first pitch here, and that's taken for a strike to Ileana Martinez. Grounded to third and walked, 0 for 1. Lefevre really struggled in the fourth inning with 4 walks, but she pitched out of it very nicely. And I think that's a confidence builder. The pitch swung on, line to right field for a base hit. Wolf is going to make the throw to first, and it's going to be in time. Holy Mahungus, what a throw by Wolf. Oh, man, that ball was hit so sharply. That's a 9-3 for the out. So not a base hit. A tremendous defensive play by Molly Wolf in right field, 1 down. Talk about a confidence builder. Here's Olson. Struck out and singled. Changeup is up and in. That is the defensive play of the game. She knew she had a shot. That ball was hit so sharply, and she made a perfect throw to first base. 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch swung on and grounded to third. Lambert's got it on 1 hop, and Haluska dropped the ball. Oh, gosh. There on Haluska. That's a perfect throw. Oh, boy. Error number 3 for Brush. Wolf just made an outstanding. That's the story of the season for Brush. And that throw cannot be dropped over at first base. That is a easy play, quite frankly. Here is Trujillo. Oh. You got to keep that glove open. The pitch. Changeup is down and in, 1-0. They go from a confidence builder to a confidence deflator. Well, that doesn't exist, actually. But it is a deflator. 1 ball, no strikes, and Trujillo's popped out and doubled. 1 for 2 in the game. The pitch. Down and away, 2-0. And Ellie Baca waits to hit next. Brush 6, University 5 in the top of the 5th inning. Bee Diggers well in this game, but they've got to play the defense. The offering swung on, popped up. The pitcher, Lefevre, is going to make the catch. She called off Ludgate, and it was just to Ludgate's right, but Lefevre had a better angle because she was coming in, and she caught it just off to the outside of the left-handed batter's box. What an athletic play by Avery Lefevre. She was not going to let that drop. 2 outs. Well, the Bee Diggers have made 2 very good defensive plays in the inning. They need a third. Baca has grounded out a bunt single and a walk. 1 for 2 the pitch. Changeup is just up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. This game is still there for the taking if the Bee Diggers can figure out Jazzy Cole, who's been really good with 9 strikeouts. Lefevre delivers. Swung on and grounded foul off the end of the bat, third base side. 1-1. Here to Ellie Baca, left-handed hitting catcher for the Bulldogs. Olson at first. Lefevre looking in for the sign. The pitch. Up and in off the glove of Ludgate. No advance, though. Ludgate, a tremendous athlete herself, got to that softball quickly, but Olson still should have been able to advance to second. 2-1 to Baca. Lefevre has thrown 1 more ball than the strike. This is the definition of battling, and it's all because of that 4th inning. The pitch fouled off to the left. 2-2 to Ellie Baca. All right, do it right here. These are really 2 different pitchers. Lefevre relies more on her defense. She's picked up just 2 strikeouts in the game. The offering. Changeup is fouled off to the left. Remains at 2-2. There's some Bee Digger fans that are watching this so far away. I don't know. Well, I guess you can see the game from there. The angle's awful, but you can see the game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ellie Baca. The pitch. Oh, just a little bit high. Lefevre thought she had strike 3, but it did miss. Yeah, the strike zone has been very, very consistent. 3-2 to Ellie Baca. Runner at first. 2 have been retired in the top of the 5th inning. Lefevre ready. The pitch. Swing and a miss of Ellie Baca. That's a rare strikeout of that University catcher, but Avery Lefevre picks up her 3rd strikeout. And the Bee Diggers still trail 6-5 after 4.5. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And a base runner left on the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Bottom of the 5th inning, the Bee Diggers trail the University Bulldogs 6-5. And here is Brisa Aguirre Garcia. Struck out her last time up, a base hit. First plate appearance, swung on and lifted foul, and out of play. Off to the right, no balls and 1 strike. Jazzy Cole has given up just 3 hits in 4 innings. And gave up 1 of the 5 runs in the 1st inning. She has been extremely effective. And the offering bounces to the plate. That's only the 17th ball she's thrown in 64 pitches. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aguirre Garcia, Lambert, and Headley in the bottom of the 5th inning. Cole delivers. Swung on, grounded foul along the first base side. Again, end of the bat for Brisa. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 swing can tie the game, even against this outstanding pitcher in Jazzy Cole. Looking for the sign. She's got an array of pitches she can go to. Low, just below the knees, 2-2. Brisa knows that strike zone. And I've never seen her strike out twice in a row. She's not going to let that happen without swinging. She struck out looking. And now calls time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 5th inning. University leads by a run. Swung on and driven into deep right center field, but the ball's going to be caught in the gap by Kylan Trujillo. Plenty of topspin, and it was actually descending right into her glove. 1 down. I don't think that got the meat of the bat as I initially thought. Reese Lambert singled in 2 runs and struck out. 1 for 2. Well, good contact there. Just that's the thing with Cole. She's keeping the ball off the heart of the bat. The pitch fouled behind the plate. No balls and 1 strike to Reese Lambert. One out and the base is empty in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lambert almost looks like she wants to go to right field. The offering. She swings and fouls it straight back. Off-speed pitch, a nice changeup thrown by Jazzy Cole. It's 0-2. The Bee Diggers have not scored in each of the previous 3 innings. After coming out swinging in the first, the offering swung on and grounded on 2 hops to short. Set throw for the out. Recorded by Natalie Galindo. 2 down. There's Michelle Headley. Headley has struck out swinging and looking. Headley's had some good swings this season, but against Cole, she's still trying to figure things out. Cole has been a pitcher that has just bested her in the previous 2 appearances. Pitch popped up foul territory and out of play. And Michelle was out in front of that pitch, so she's getting a little bit better gauge. He took off down the first baseline, but that thing was not going to be in play. No balls and 1 strike to Michelle Headley. And Jazzy Cole, a little bit of a run here. She did give up a 2-out double to Lefevre in the 4th inning. And the 0-1 outside. The count levels at 1-1. Since 2003, Western Engineering Consultants has been providing big firm product with small firm relationships. Visit westerneci.com for more. Western Engineering Consultants. In the dirt, skips to the backstop. Ball 2, strike 1. Yeah, you can't really stress and emphasize how good Jazzy Cole's been. 20 balls and 53 strikes. Yeah, if you're Brush, you can't relax up there. And they're not. 2-1. The pitch. Strike 2. Knee level. To Michelle Headley. Digging back into the box. Looking over at the wristband. The pitch. Lined and caught by the first baseman, Chacon. Michelle Headley could not have hit that ball any harder. And Chacon caught it essentially at the top of her glove. A line drive in a 1-2-3 inning for Jazzy Cole. To the 6th we go. It's University 6, Brush 5 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
All right, Jake, it's time to KSIR.
First pitch to Kenzie Wyatt, top of the zone for a strike. We move to the 6th inning, anybody's game. The Bay Diggers trail University 6-5. Outstanding game that Brush has really played overall. And the offering. Down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Bay Diggers have to keep this at a 6-5 game because they have not scored since the 1st inning. And that is a concern. Fouled straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kenzie Wyatt. Let's see what Lefevre can do against this number 2 hitter in the lineup, who was 1 for 3. Base hit last time up. Up and in. Yeah, you're coming up to the heart of the order now. Wyatt, Getzel, and Galindo. This is where University is looking for some added punch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. That bounces to the plate. It's 3-2. All right, big pitch coming up now for Avery Lefevre. 3-2 offering. Oh, she took it for ball 4. It was just above the letters, and it's walk number 5 issued by Avery Lefevre, including 4 in the 4th inning. She has struck out 3. Here is Sydney Getzel, singled, popped out, and grounded out. 1 for 3 in the game. Oh, those leadoff walks, they always hurt. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. Cannot let this get away. If not, you're going to be playing major catch-up. 6-5, 7-5, not bad, but 9, 10-5, you can almost forget about it, especially when you're facing a dominant pitcher. And the 1-0, swing and a miss on a pitch on the inner half. Count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with the service and products you need at your most critical time. Wiggins Electric. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sydney Getzel. Lefevre to the plate. It bounces in, runner to second, no throw. Wyatt now in scoring position. And Getzel ahead in the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. University with a run in the second, 1 in the third inning, and 4 in the fourth. We're in the 6th. And still anybody's game, but the Bulldogs are looking to extend the lead. 2-1. Lifted into shallow right field. Coming on is Wolf to make the running catch. 1 out. And Wyatt holds up at second. And Natalie Galindo will now hit. Grounded out, popped out, and walked. 0 for 2 in the game. And Lefevre has thrown some really good pitches when she's had to. She really has. Talk about a battler. She battles all the way. Avery gets a sign. And the offering. Outside corner for a strike on a pitch that was tailing away from Galindo. No balls and 1 strike. With a runner at second, 1 out, top of the 6th inning. The offering. Changeup bounces in. Well off of second was Wyatt. No throw. 1 ball, 1 strike. With 1 out and 1 on. This is Parents' Day in Brush. That's right. We'll introduce all the parents from freshmen to seniors after the game. Won't be on 10-10, but it'll take place at Jocelyn Field. And the offering. Swung on and lifted into deep center field. Headley to her left, still going, reaches out, and she makes the catch. Got to get that throw back into the infield and does. Runner breaks for the plate, the throw, the slide, the tag, and in there. Well, Headley took a while to get that throw back in. And it's 7-5. That's going to go as a sac fly. I'm not sure she was aware of the situation. That took a while for her. Once she made the catch to her left, a runner should never score from second. But Wyatt kept on coming, and there's 2 down in the 6th inning. A 2-base sac fly, essentially, for Galindo. Here's Jazzy Cole. A double, a ground out, and a pop out. 1 for 3. Yeah, I'm not sure. She made a really nice catch in the gap, and that bounces in. Almost took a couple of steps. And then by the time Brisa made the throw to the plate, it would have been close, but it was not handled cleanly. And the Bee Diggers kind of rushed that play anyway once the throw was made to Brisa. The offering. Up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. University has 7 hits in the game, as does Brush, but it doesn't matter. They're outscoring Brush 7-5. They've left 7 on base. The Bee Diggers have only stranded 3. The pitch. Popped foul, not a play. Up the left side over the dugout occupied by University. 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, you want Chacon and Martinez to hit in the 7th, especially now down by 2 if you're Brush. You don't want another rally in this frame. Swung on, popped up, left center field. Headley's coming on, coming in, making the grab. And that ends the top of the 6th inning. University, however, extends the lead. 1 run, no hits, no physical errors, and nobody left. 5 1/2 innings are in the books from Jocelyn Field and Brush. University leads Brush 7-5 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Molly Wolf will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. University 7, Brush 5. Against Jazzy Cole, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Molly's going to start that swing. She can't pull away. She opened up, and she was well off that plate. 0-1. Wolf has struck out and grounded out. Had a good swing on her second at bat. The offering. Swing and a miss. Now I think she's just chasing. That was up and away, nowhere close. It's 0-2. And I know Cole has been good, but now it's time for the Bee Diggers to adjust. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch outside. 1-2 to Wolf, followed by Brianna Ludgate and Karime Castillo in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bee Diggers hanging right in, down 7-5 after an excellent start to this game. The offering, swing and a miss on a pitch on the inner half. Wolf has struck out twice, and strikeout number 10 for Jazzy Cole. Brianna Ludgate has singled and struck out looking. The good news for Brush, you're going to get to the top of the lineup once more, whether it's in this inning or the 7th. Ludgate stroke one down the left field line, her first time up. That's a strike on the outside corner. There's no stopping Jazzy Cole. No balls and 1 strike. She could neutralize Eaton with a repertoire like this. Ludgate awaits. The pitch. Fouled straight back. 0-2. I mean, she's changing speeds. She's throwing up and away, down and in, down the middle. You've got to see it right out of the hand. That's why she's got 10 strikeouts. This is a good Brush lineup. The pitch, fouled straight back on a rise ball. Nice job of Ludgate shortening up that swing. Remains at 0-2. Yeah, you're pretty much anticipating that everything out of her hand is going to be a strike. That's why Molly Wolf swung at the 0-1 pitch, which was up and away. She's thrown 82 pitches, only 21 for balls, even though maybe some of those were balls that the Bee Digger swung at. Swing and a miss on a fastball on the outside corner. Ludgate strikes out, 2 down. Strikeout number 11, and here's Castillo. Aboard on an error and struck out swinging. But if the Bee Diggers play like this, there's no doubt that they'll win a regional semifinal and earn their way to the 16-team state tournament. No doubt in my mind. The pitch fouled into the glove of Baca. It's 0-1. I mean, you're hanging with a team like this. You can certainly win a regional semifinal regardless of the opponent. No balls and 1 strike, because all you have to do is win the 1 game. You don't have to win the region. The offering, swing and a miss. That pitch tied her up, down and in. It's 0-2. And right now the Bee Diggers are kind of lost at home plate. And Jazzy Cole has taken control of this game. 0-2 pitch. Goodbye. Called strike 3, outside corner at the knees. And 6 innings are in the books after a perfect 6th inning from Jazzy Cole. It's University 7, Brush 5 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
When you're on a road trip, by depth.
7-5, University, top of the 7th inning. And the pitch bounces to the backstop. 1 ball and no strikes. Jocelyn Chacon, Ileana Martinez, and Kelsey Olsen against right-hander Avery Lefevre, who has certainly battled her way through the 6 innings. Actually, some of the innings she's pitched very well. It's just that 4th inning when she issued 4 walks. And the offering, swung on and grounded to short. Brisa's got it. Throw to first is perfect. And Chacon is now 1 for 3 after doubling in the first at bat, walking and striking out. 1 down. Here is Ileana Martinez. Grounded to third, walked, and then hit that line drive on 1 hop to Molly Wolf and right. And Wolf threw a laser to first to Nail Martinez, 0 for 2 in the game. The pitch, inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Just off the plate. Yeah, you look at Lefevre inning by inning. She's issued 1 walk outside of the 4th inning. That's it. The pitch, swung on, grounded to short again. Brisa's got it, sets, Throws low, scooped out by Haluska. 2 down. Nice play by the Bee Digger first baseman. And that brings up Kelsey Olson. Yeah, this Brush team is a playoff team. There's no doubt about it. I mean, a state tournament team. Just off of this performance alone, they've won 4 straight going into the game. They show signs of some excellent defense. They just have to string it together game after game. Lined foul on the off-speed pitch. Olsen a 1 for 3 performance so far today. No balls and 1 strike. We'll have the introduction of all parents right after this game. And, of course, the players. And Brush is a young team. Only 2 seniors. Last year, a different story. No balls and 1 strike to Kelsey Olson. The pitch bounces to the catcher Ludgate. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Bee Diggers will have Lefevre batting. And Hernandez in the 7th. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. 1-2. Still 7-5. It was 6-5 when University tallied a run on a 2-base sac fly in the 6th inning. 1 pitch away from a 1-2-3 inning is Avery Lefevre. 1-2. Check swing foul. Remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And what you look at University has done, especially recently, they have demolished opponents. So for Brush to be in this game demonstrates a level of improvement for the Bee Diggers and by the Bee Diggers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The offering down and in. It clipped her foot. Oh, boy. Barely clipped her foot. First at batter of the game. Here's the 9-hitter, Kylan Trujillo. Now let's finish this job. You go into that dugout at 7-5. You feel there's a shot to win despite the way Cole is pitching with the 12 strikeouts, because you have Haluska, Lefevre, Hernandez, and hopefully Brisa. Bounces away. Yeah, Lefevre's got to finish this off. 1 ball and no strikes. Olsen to second. You got to finish this off. That 1 run is so huge if University can add to it. And here's Tom Odell. He knows this is all in his pitcher right now, because the defense has been there in this inning. So this is a good break just to get Avery settled back in. She has pitched a really good game. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner at second. With 2 down in the top of the 7th inning, University leads 7-5. Lefevre has thrown 118 pitches, 59 strikes, 59 balls. That's how much he's battled through some adversity. The pitch, that's a strike on the outer half at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. Allie Baca's on deck. Hopefully she will not hit in this game again. But she will hit if Trujillo reaches. The offering, changeup is lifted and caught by the first baseman, Haluska, on a little flare, and a nice job by Avery Lefevre. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a base runner left. To the bottom of the 7th, the Bee Diggers need 3 to win and 2 to force an extra inning. On 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
As we get into the
Sydney Getzel is coming on to try and close out this game for University from her 3rd base position. That means Jazzy Cole goes to short, and Galindo is now at 3rd. The hitter's Tegan Haluska, who is hitter to a fielder's choice and struck out. 0 for 2 in the game. Getzel delivers outside. And I think she throws even harder than Jazzy Cole, who struck out 12 in 6 innings. 1 ball and no strikes. If you get this leadoff hitter on, that would be huge for Brush with all the sticks coming up after Holuska. Outside, 2-0. The Bay Diggers have battled for 6 1/2 innings. 2 balls, no strikes. Getzel to the plate. Swung on and grounded foul, third base side. That's a great idea there by Holuska, trying to go the other way. I mean, that's what you want to do, force him to make that long throw. Now, the key is you cannot swing at a 2-1. That's not a strike. You got to make sure it's in the strike zone. 2 balls and 1 strike from Getzel. The right-hander. Looking at that wristband, the pitch. Swung on and fouled left side. That was a strike. It's 2-2. You've got 2 hitters for Brush that are coming up in Lefevre and Hernandez, who've combined for 4 of Brush's 7 hits. University only has 7 hits in the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Holuska. Getzel ready. Twirls that softball. The pitch. Swung on, lined, a base hit into left field for Tegan Holuska to begin the bottom of the 7th. What an outstanding plate appearance by Tegan Holuska. And here comes Avery Lefevre, a single, a strikeout, and a double. Can the Bee Diggers pull this thing off? Their number 9 hitter has just reached. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. Let's see who's at first base. Is it going to be Gracie Martinez? Not sure, but Coach Odell needs to do something to maximize his chances. That'll be Angelique Schrum. She's a solid base runner for Brush. So here's Lefevre. That's a huge base hit for Holuska to begin the bottom of the 7th. Lefevre digs into the box. The pitch. Swung on and driven to right field. That's got some carry to her left. And it's off the glove of the University right fielder. Schrum now takes off for third. It'll be a straight-up double. Reaching out along the line and nearly making the catch. And right off the glove, it's a straight-up double, was Kylan Trujillo. And it might have been a double play because Schrum was at second base thinking that was going to be a straight-up double. Holy mahungus, the Bee Diggers are in a position to win the game. Hernandez is singled twice and grounded out. The tying run is at second base for Brush. And Lefevre now with 3 hits in the game off that twisting fly ball down the right field line. Trujillo nearly came up with a play. Oh, so close. And a visit to the circle. Holuska singles, Lefevre doubles down the right field side. The Bee Diggers now have 9 hits in the game. And this is going to go down to the final pitch. Heck, it could go to an extra inning. Brush has not scored since the first inning. How about 5 in the first if they score 3 in the 7th? This would be a dramatic victory for Brush. Hernandez is 2 for 3. The right-hander, Sidney Getzel. Looking in, looking over towards the dugout at the wristband. The pitch, strike on the outer half. If you're going to go down, you're going down with some of your best hitters. Brisa's on deck, followed by Lambert, who had a 2-run single in the first. No balls and 1 strike to the Bee Diggers' second baseman, Alicia Hernandez. The pitch, that is a little bit below the knees, 1-1. This would be I'd consider this a massive upset. University has been incredibly good this season, 1-1. Runners at second and third, 1 out, bottom 7. No outs, I should say, bottom 7. The pitch, swung on, lined, and caught by the second baseman. Throw back to third. It's a double play. Schrum was well off the bag. That's a game changer. What a double play, and a ball headed for right field by Ileana Martinez. Hit very well by Hernandez, but that is tremendous defense. And Schrum just too far off the bag, and she made the throw all across the way. Boy, you've got to be so careful. I think Schrum had to be closer to the bag with nobody out. You really can't be doubled up that far because you're going to score if the ball is in right field. Brisa Aguirre Garcia looking to tie the game with 2 down and a runner at second. Oh, that was hit so well. The pitch. That's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, great teams make great plays at the most important times. No balls at 1 strike. Brisa awaits the pitch. Here it is. And she takes a pitch low. 1-1. Lefevre, an outstanding base runner at second, but quite frankly, her run doesn't mean anything. Brisa single, struck out, and lined out. 1 for 3. She's got 2 home runs on the season. And the offering swung on and right back to the circle on the ground ball. Getzel throws to first, and the game is over. The Bay Diggers had second and third and nobody out. A double play line drive and then a grounder by Brisa Aguirre Garcia ends the game. Final score in a thriller. University 7, Brush 5. The postgame show, the Bay Digger postgame show, brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Get a full plan of seafood and water for your field. Call Dusty or Roxy 970-571-2024. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Nobody left on. Check that. Let's see. We got a shade or screen here. 8 left on base for University. 5 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors, 4 left on base for Brush. The winning pitcher in relief, Jazzy Cole, with 12 strikeouts. And the save went to Sydney Getzel. Avery Lefevre pitched very well, but took the loss. And the time of the game, 1 hour and 59 minutes. Oh, so close were the Bay Diggers from pulling this off. The Bay Diggers grabbed a 2-0 lead in the first inning on a 2-run single from Reese Lambert. And then the lead would be extended to 3-0 on Brianna Ludgate's RBI single. And then Karime Castillo hit a line shot that was misplayed at first. 2 runs scored. University, though, just chipped away in the big inning. Was that 4-run fourth. Lefevre had 4 walks in the inning. And it was certainly not just her doing. University would take the lead for good on a ground out by Sydney Getzel, scoring Kaiden Trujillo. University with the victories won 7 straight. They're 7-0 in the Patriot League and 15-3 overall. The Bay Diggers dropped to 2-6 in league play, and they are now 9-9 on the season. But a tremendous softball game played from Jocelyn Field, with University holding off a fierce Bay Digger rally in the bottom of the 7th inning, 7-5. Next up on 1010 KSIR, in terms of Brush Bay Digger softball, will be in Gilcrest on Tuesday, when the Bay Diggers take on the Valley Vikings. First pitch is at 4 o'clock. Have a tremendous rest of the weekend, and God bless to all. The final score from Jocelyn Field on Parents' Day: University 7, Brush 5 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.